Harry Sjulson from the Fergus Falls Veterans Home. I was 100 last September 21st. December 7th, 1941, a group of us fellows were in an apartment in San Diego, and we were getting ready to go to church when we heard on the radio, since we did not have TV at then. We heard on the radio that the Japanese had bombed Pearl Harbor. That came as quite a shock. Up till that point, it seemed that in the United States, a lot of people were rather reserved about getting into what they considered a European war. But after Pearl Harbor, I think there was 100% backing for the United States getting into war. I am afraid that we have awakened a sleeping giant, and I think he hit the nail right on the head when they start tapping all the available workforce in the United States that they had, and all the women that went into the workforce. Boy, that was terrific.
Yeah. So what did you guys do, like, right after you heard on the radio that, did you guys go straight to try to get into the service?
Well, no, I would say within a month.
A month.
We were all working at defense jobs.
Yeah.
And at that time, I think I was working at Consolidated Volunteer.
Yeah.
Factory where they made B-24 bombers, long-distance bombers. So then, of course, there was a competition because England was so badly involved and damaged by the fighting up to that point. They were afraid that the United States would put all their effort into the fighting against Japan. But Roosevelt and Churchill did kind of work out it when Hitler decided to go against Russia. I think he made a bad mistake because before the war, Russia had been fighting against Finland, and they had a poor general in Russia at the time, that was in the war against Finland. So the Finns were doing a lot better, and they were repulsing the Germans. I mean the Russians.
Yeah.
So because of that, I think Hitler thought that, boy, if the Finns could do that, we could just move right on out.
So what did you do after? What did you make of your life after the war and stuff? You said you were State Board of Higher Education. Is that what you said?
No, not of higher education.
Yeah.
I was on the MSB, Minnesota School Boards Association. That's the association of the 435 school districts, public school districts in the state. And I was president for 2 years.
Did you like that?
Well, yes, I enjoyed being on that board. We would set up a convention for the school boards.
Oh, yeah.
The convention once every year, and then we'd have things that would help the school boards decide on what insurance to carry and where they can get it the cheapest.
Yeah.
So we had many activities that were helping the school boards.
Well, did you find a lucky lady in your life too after sometime?
Oh, I should say I did. I found one that I lived with for 71 years from western Nebraska.
And kids and grandkids, I would imagine, right?
Well, yes. I feel that we don't know much about the person we married, but after we marry them, when we lucked out, boy, life is like this.
Right.
And she was actually 3 years older than I,
Okay.
but
You know?
that to me didn't matter then.
Right.
But she passed 100.
Really.
100, and then, but she had bronchitis, and then
Yeah.
she lasted about 2 months over 100.
Wow. How do you remember how you guys met? Where was it?
Oh yes, we met in the basement of a Baptist church in San Diego. She had been engaged to a fellow in. She was teaching in western Minnesota. I'm in Nebraska.
Okay.
In Kimball, Nebraska. She was teaching there, and she was engaged. Then when the fellow she was engaged to, he got drafted, and when I think he was in Ohio, that he went to the USO, and when a woman there saw him, she said, "That's the one I want." And anyhow, he wrote to her,
Oh no.
to Vivian,
Yeah.
and said, "This is the hardest thing I have ever done. I have to break the engagement." Well, I'm thinking, of course, that,
You probably want to send him a thank you letter, right?
well, yes, I, s- I certainly do. But
Yeah.
then she thought the world had come to an end. And,
Yeah.
she was devastated. So she left western Nebraska, went up to San Diego, where she had some aunts and uncles, so she could forget that part of life.
Yeah. And she found a very lucky guy.
Well, there was a Navy fellow that had asked her to marry him three times, and he said, "I'm going out on a little jaunt, and we'll be gone for 3 months. When I come back, I want an answer," he said. And I think she was about ready to go. And
Yeah.
so you say yes. She was worn down.
Yeah.
She was, and then in the meantime, I down at the service center on the 10th Street Baptist Church, in the basement. They had an area where people could come and play ping pong or have a little lunch and
Yeah.
talk. And I came there. And then when the fellow came back, he said, "I want an answer." She said, I'm sorry, I can't marry you. I have met this fellow, and I don't know if anything's going to happen, but I'm not going to." Oh,
What a runaround, right?
oh, how lucky. How I could be so lucky.
Right.
I couldn't.
Plus, then you married her, and she turned out to be better than you thought, right?
Oh, she was terrific. See, any place where I was at a loss for what to say, she knew exactly what.
Oh. She could finish your sentences.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you had a.
One last one. I was wondering about the guy you went in to get to go into the service there after Pearl Harbor. Did you ever see your friend again? Did he survive?
No.
Oh.
No, I never did get any word on what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
But at that time, an awful lot of our ships were being or being torpedoed, so it's hard to say.
Yeah.
But I did. We went to the Iwo Jima
Yeah.
here, and I had a friend that was on the state school board with me, the board of directors from the MSBA. He was from Black Duck, and right now the name doesn't it just
Yeah.
quite come to me. But he was in a group of eight fellows, and he told me, and they were held down at the down behind the bank at the seaside. But he said that their responsibility was to lay a telephone line up to the airport. And he said when they raised the flag and they saw the flag, he said there was a cheer all over.
Wow.
Oh, that was such a booster. He said that when they had that flag up there, they knew that if they could put the flag up there, that they could win.
Yeah.
So, so he said there were 3 casualties, I think,
Yeah.
in his 8 group.
Wow. You look back at your life, do you have any thoughts that you could summarize it with? You've enjoyed it, I bet.
Well, yes, I say laugh a lot, and don't take everything too seriously. When there's something is a little bad, sometimes it comes out better. Because of it, you are better equipped
Get out my way.
to do the hard things when you've been knocked. Just like going to see the Lion King.
You saw the Lion. You got a good message from the Lion King. Well, it was an honor to meet you, Harry. Would you guys mind snapping a picture, please? What a guy! Oh my God.
He's the best, right?
Huh? Jeez. Hey everybody, this is Madison with Portraits of Service. If you're interested in helping out, all I ask is for you to like and subscribe so I can continue telling veteran stories. You can also find our email in our channel bio, so if you or someone you know is a veteran and wants to tell their raw, unfiltered story, reach out to me.